All right, what's up, y'all? Y'all see I'm already getting teary-eyed. So I'm coming today to do story time. Story time on how I lost my mom 4 years ago. Um, so the day she, well, let me rewind it all back. Rewind it all back. Let me catch my breath. Just 1 second. 1 second. All right, guys. So my last story time, I told you guys how I'm trying to be more authentic and be just tell you guys about me. So, July 26th of 2020 is when they say my mom passed. That was a Monday. The last time I see my mom was that previous Friday. That's the day in my heart I believe that she passed. Because it was just like yesterday, you guys, like literally. Me and my now husband, Cam's dad, we were staying in the townhouse. And my mom would come by all the time and see Cameron, guys, like all the time, like every day after work. Like she adored him. He adored her. Like, so she came by, because I believe I asked her for some money. So she came by and if the pool wasn't open, because you guys know 2020 it was COVID. So we had this little small pool and Cameron was smaller and his dad decided to get in the pool with him. So they were in the front yard just having time, like a good time. And so it's so hard. It's gonna be hard. So my mom's cracking jokes, with my husband. Like, what are you guys doing in that? What are you guys doing in that small pool? Like, you're too big for that pool. Because my husband, he was kind of bigger at the time or whatever. But they were just enjoying themselves. My husband laughed it up. And so when she gave me the money, I had some activities planned, like with Cameron, because his dad had to go to work the next day. So I was at home. I was collecting unemployment and things like that. So we ended up going to the park. We got ice cream, all that. So, I'm taking pictures of Cam. We're enjoying ourselves. And I'm sending it to my mom. No response. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. But, like, she's a grown woman. She's probably out. Maybe she's doing whatever. She'll get back to me Saturday, right? Saturday comes. I can't remember what me and Cam did Saturday, but I just remember looking at my phone like, she never responded. Cam, tried to call. No answer. And they didn't miss a beat. Like, every single day, he would call my mom and my dad. Like, all the time. All the time. So, it's weird. She's not answering, but I'm like, okay, maybe she's out. Like, maybe she went out for the weekend or, whatever the case may be. Sunday comes. Still haven't heard anything. I remember my mom telling me, though, like, over the weekend she was going to work overtime because she worked a lot of overtime. She worked for UPS. She worked a lot of overtime, like, all the time. My mom was just about making her money, making her coin, So I was like, okay. Like, maybe, like, she's busy. You guys, now we go to Monday, the 26th, July 26th of 2020. You guys, in my heart, I got up that day. I haven't heard from her all weekend. I'm telling my husband, like, I gotta go to my mom's house. I have to. He's like, why? What's going on? Because I didn't really mention nothing to him, like, about not hearing from her. So I decided to call her a job because my mom's not going to miss work. They tell me she's not there. Hey, what do you mean she's not there? Mind you, I haven't heard from her. And the last time I seen her was Friday. So, I'm getting dressed and I didn't have no money at the time. I was waiting to get paid. So I called up my best friend, asked her to borrow some money to go ahead and, because I didn't have my license or nothing either. I didn't get my license until, I think a year after my mom passed, because I depended on my mom for everything. Every single thing. So hard. But, I'm getting dressed, I'm trying to fight back my tears. I'm telling my husband, like, my mom's dead. Like, it's just a feeling I got. My mom's gone because why would she not respond? Um, so we go ahead and make it to her house. The door's open. Her car's not there. Like, she has clothes all thrown around. Like, it's clothes thrown around on the floor. Like, she was scrambling for something, trying to find something to wear. Which, that's normal. Okay. Her makeup and stuff's in the sink, or her flat irons, whatever. Okay. It's just she's not there. And I'm just like, I just keep telling myself the same thing. Like, my mom, like, she's not here no more. Like, my husband's like, don't say that, don't think like that. But it's a gut feeling I had. But, I called the police. Called the Detroit police. They're like calling, like, people, like, I'm telling them, because I didn't know her license plate. So that was kind of hard for me. And so I went in and tried to find, like, her title and stuff, like, so it has some of the stuff that they need. Because I knew where she kept her documents. Like, me and my mom were like this. Like this. Like, we would bicker, we would fight, but like this. Like this. So, I give them that. And, it's so crazy because my aunt on my dad's side had said, that she seen an article. I think it was my aunt on my dad's side that said that. But she was like, I didn't think that was, my mom's name is Darlene. I didn't think that was Darlene's car. Like, I would have never thought that. I could probably insert it in the video. It was she had a white with Ford Explorer. So, let's go ahead and go to the police. They're there. They got in the car. They're doing whatever they're doing. And, all my family starts to pull up, like, from my dad's side, not my mom's side, because we didn't really talk to them, if I'm being honest. So, so they get out the car. I'm sitting there, I'm just going through it, like, because I already have in my mind, you guys, that she's not here no more. So, once they get out the car, they tell me they found her car. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, he found her car, but where is she? So, they tell me that my mom was found in her trunk of her car. You guys, I fell to my knees right on the sidewalk. I just fell. Because you can tell yourself, like, this is it. Somebody's gone, but once they confirm it, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Because my mom was in her early 40s, like she's young. Like, I just saw her Friday. It's Monday. So, you guys, I had to go down to the autopsy place. Yo, when I say that's a thought that I will never get out my head. Of course, I remember what my mom looks like. I have videos of my mom, of course, with her voice on it, her laugh on it, but bruh. You guys, that summer, it had reached here in Michigan about 100 degrees. It was so hot that weekend. You guys, my mom, it was nothing left. It was barely anything left of my mom. Which left me, when I went to the funeral home, no choice. Like, he told me that I had no choice but to have her cremated. Because her sitting in that hot car, she had leather seats. And you guys, it's so crazy because it was no clothes, nowhere to be found. Her phone, nothing. So, you know, we do the funeral and everything. That's still what they call it when you get cremated. I guess it's still a funeral. I get the autopsy report back. Not right away, of course. You know, you guys, like, me and my dad were so persistent. Like, with the Detroit police, like, so persistent. Like, calling every day, trying to figure out, like, what happened. You guys, my theory, because I talked to my mom's friends and things like that, it was a guy she was seeing. And supposedly she was with him all weekend. And, you know, I'm telling the police this, like you guys need to go look for him. That's who you need to look for. Like, this, he killed my mom. But they're like, it's like nothing, like it's like they're not hearing what I'm saying. Like, if I was a police officer, I would take every case as if it was my mom, my dad. That's just me personally, though. I don't feel like my mother got her justice. Still to this day. It's like they just gave up. They gave up. And like I said, me and my dad were so persistent. We kept going down there. I feel like the detective, honestly, like, he blocked our phone number. Because we would call and call and call. And then one day, it just started going straight to voicemail. Couldn't get in touch with him. When we pop up at the office, he's not there. So, let me go back to the autopsy. Mind you guys, my grandmother my mom was the youngest. She had 4 girls, which is my aunt Denise, my aunt Donna, my aunt Diane, which she passed away when she was younger, when my mom and them were younger. My aunt Denise had passed a year or 2 before my mom passed. So I said Denise, Darlene, which was my mom. Denise, Darlene, Donna, Diane. 4 girls. And she also had my Uncle Derek, my Uncle Donald, Derek, Donald, and Daryl. So my grandmother has 7 kids. 7. My mom and my Uncle Daryl never did drugs. May drink here and there occasionally, nothing crazy. So, out of seven, those 2 were, like, my mom, she smoked cigarettes. Like I said, she would have a drink here and there. Like, you know, so, but the rest of her kids, they had problems with drugs in the past, and, you know, things like that, rehab for drugs and things of such, just to say the least. So, when I got that autopsy back, and it said my mom had an overdose, you guys, an overdose of meth. Methamphetamine. You guys, I couldn't believe what I was reading. I couldn't believe what I was reading. Because if for that to be in her system, you guys, that means the guy she was seeing, you had to drug her. You had to. I don't know what transpired that Friday night, like, for this to even go left, because she's been seeing this guy for years. But you know in your heart, you know your mom. You know your mom. My mom has never in her life touched a drug. So, you know, in a sense, I feel like I failed my mom. I feel like I should have went to the news. I should have fought a little more harder. Because if the shoe was on the other foot and I was gone, I know she would have done it for me. And that's something that eats me alive every day. Every single day. And I just hold it in. But it eats me alive. And like this tattoo right here. Like this one says mom. This one is for my grandmother. And this one says Nene for my Aunt Denise. Because these three are the ones that I stayed with. All the time. These three. They have my heart. My husband actually gave me the idea. And I kind of did it in their favorite colors. So, yeah. That's what inspired this tattoo. But I just wanted to open up with you guys, and it's a lot to get on here and talk about. Somewhere I will insert the clip. I don't know if it'll be at the beginning, in the middle, or the end. But every time I get out that cry like about my mom, because you guys, I don't cry every single day. I know. But sometimes it just hits me really, really hard. And if for anybody who's lost their mom or lost a parent, lost a loved one, it's hard. But it's gonna be okay. Cause all you have is the memories. But the hardest part is, you guys, I can't pick up the phone and call my mom. I can't. You know, when I'm dealing with something, when, like, I'm a mom and I've been a mom for almost 9 years now, but I still have certain questions. Like, I want to pick up, I want to call my mom. I want to talk to my mom. Or when I'm having a bad day, or when something great has happened, I want to call my mom. But I can't. And that's the hardest part. Because I felt like she left too soon. And she didn't get her justice that she deserved. But I just want to say, if you have lost someone, I suggest, like, I have a therapist. That was one of the reasons I decided to go to therapy. Because, you guys, I still don't know how to deal. I still don't know how to deal or cope with it. But I'm trying. I'm really trying. But, like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy the story time. I'm sorry for all the crying and sniffling and, you know, everything else. But I hope you guys did enjoy the story time with me. I will be trying to do more story times. And just make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Before my camera cut out, I know the last part I said was to like, comment, and subscribe. And I just want to say thank you guys for all the support and all the love that you show to me and my family. I really do appreciate you guys. And I hope you guys have a blessed one. Peace.